really don't understand why. Like once I hit the start button, I literally draw a blank because I don't want to get on here talking about, oh, hi y'all, welcome to my YouTube channel. That's not what this is, okay? This is just a beauty lounge where we come and we have girl talk. We sit at the beauty salon. I know this background doesn't look like the salon just yet, but we are definitely working and making some new improvements. So just bear with me. And I want to say thank you for supporting me. Thank you for my channel. Thank y'all for actually watching my videos. That really means a lot to me. Even if you don't share them, that's fine. Just still like them for me. That helps me grow my audience. And if you support me, that's what we do. All right. So today we're going to really talk about your so for some, okay, so your genius is no. Let me go all the way back. Okay. So a part of Jocelynnicole beauty room is we definitely so here we do a lot of holistic healing, beauty tips. We do hair, obviously, we do makeup, we get dressed. I mean, we restore beauty, right? Especially if you've been going through something, or if you've lost yourself. Maybe you're a mom, maybe you went through, a harsh breakup, divorce, maybe you just had a change in your job, right? So this channel is just basically a community of intuitives who are all on the same wavelength. This channel is also for those who may find themselves lost. Maybe you don't have a support group. Maybe you just feel like you're just out here by yourself. Maybe you have moved to a new city, because some of y'all have moved to a new city or state by yourself, and some of you may be feeling lonely. Maybe you just feel like you just can't connect to those that's around you. Okay. Most of the time, you're most likely a black sheep. Most intuitives are usually the black sheep of the family, or they're usually the outsider. Okay, so this is a home and a safe place for you. Okay. Now, here we have all kind of people. We have, as long as you're intuitive, that's the only thing that I require for you to be in here. Be respectful and be positive. We're going to definitely talk about some dark things. We may cry together. We may cuss each other out. We may yell. We may fuss, because here it is a big family and a big community. Okay? Okay. Now, we're going to take a step off of beauty for a second, and we're getting ready to get through a message that I was supposed to give to y'all last night, but I fell asleep during the message because I've been communicating with Nolan for a little bit, and so he kind of got me in and out of sleep, so it's a lot. But anyway, moving on. So some of you are getting ready to be initiated into the mystery schools. What is a mystery school? So mystery schools it's on the spiritual plane, okay? Usually comes through your dreams, spiritual downloads, numerology, frequencies, energies, nature, okay? These, you will find an initiate on the other side that will pretty much guide you through your journey. Okay, in order for you to kind of get to the mystery school, you have to have somebody, had another spirit on the other side. And when we talk about the other side, we mean the spiritual realm has to come, and I wouldn't say recruit you, but they come looking for you. You don't go looking for them, because you wouldn't even know where to find them anyway. Okay, so some of you may be coming across the Kabbalion or the Quran on YouTube. Some of you are getting a lot of intuitive hits, especially if you've been seeing 444. That is like home base for everyone. So here, okay, you are being guided to do some type of spiritual practitioner work, okay? Whether if it's you're meant to heal, whether if it's meant for you to do root work, hoodoo, voodoo, whatever it is that requires you of some type of download. Some of you are just meant to be philosophers. Okay, some of you are just meant to be historians. Okay, so I'm here, especially if you're like into like history, documentaries, and things like that. It's very important that if you are a writer to go outside, actually like go to a place. Okay, so let's say you want to study. Okay, let's say you're going through a heartbreak, right? I always tell people, if you're going through a heartbreak, go out and go to the places where you see actual couples. Like, just face it, right? force yourself into it. Well, for writers and historians, I need you to be able to know that you will have to go to some really, really rough rural areas, okay? Some of you will be journaling, and it may seem or it may come up, you may be guided to go into really, really, like I said, dark rural areas, very dangerous. However, you have an anointing on you. They have sent you through like a portal, like a bubble, all right, so that you can go in and get this information, because whatever the information that you're getting is going to uplift humanity. It may not seem right now, but trust me, you'll get it in a few years, okay? So that's the only protection, and the only time you should be over there is when you are collecting information only to, really pull to the forefront. I'm seeing that whoever this journalist is a whistleblower, which means you're a truth speaker. And this message and this journal that you will be writing is not going to feel good, okay? Going to get a lot of controversy, but you need strength. Spirit saying, don't be scared. You are guided to do this. You are the only one that we're asking to do this. And you will know who you are by the energy of the message, correct? So, yeah, that's another message. But moving on. So some of you are being initiated into the mystery schools. Here you will learn a lot of esoteric information. You'll learn a lot of occultism. You'll learn a lot of healing. You'll learn how to travel through different dimensions. For some, I want to tell you now, be careful, because every initiate that comes in really don't make it out. You have to have a certain DNA. You have to have a certain mind capability. You have to have a certain birth chart to be able to even understand any of this information that's coming through, because it comes through a bloodline, okay? It doesn't matter your race. It doesn't matter your color. It matters through the DNA channeling, okay? And as you know, we all have different DNA. They come from many, 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 many different walks of life. Okay. But in order for you to go through this process, you are going to you're going to find yourself, like soul searching. Okay. You're going to find yourself pretty much just like on a journey, like on a quest, a fool, right? So a fool is someone that's not attached to anything, all right? You're completely detached, right? The fool is the one that actually goes out into the world. They leave home with like just a bag and maybe a dog and a stick, right? And they leave home and they go out and they're wanderers. So they go to, sometimes they may even find themselves studying a different religion. They might find themselves studying a different architect, Fools are the ones that get to walk around and travel to different kingdoms and get the information that needs to be told, pretty much. Right? Now, the fool, okay, this is how the fool becomes a fool. The fool becomes a fool because they become a laughing stock. The fool is always considered the lost one. Okay, the fool is the one that people turn a side eye to, right? It's almost as if their existence is not even there, right? That's what pretty much a fool is, how they're treated like. So during this time, you may find yourself detaching from friends, family, especially when it comes down to esoteric knowledge. You have to be completely at a frequency of a vibration that's like flat. It's like sleep. So some of you are actually going to be going through a spiritual sleep study. You will know this because when you wake up the next morning, you're going to feel extremely, extremely, extremely tired, as if you didn't just sleep 8 to 10 hours prior to. The reason of this is because your body is resting, but your spirit has to travel. And sometimes when it's time, if your spirit is not ready to kind of return back to your body while you sleep, like it literally just imagine something just dropping back down, like you wake up and it's like, you know what I'm saying? It's a hard fall back into the body. So There you may find yourself extremely sleepy. You even may find yourself having like premonitions. You're gonna think you're tripping. For a long time, you're gonna definitely think you're tripping. But baby, I'm here to tell you that you're not tripping. And yes, this is really happening. Okay? Moving on. So as your brain is starting to develop all of this information, right? You're going to possess a demon, all right? And let's not say, okay, we're not talking about the dark. We're not talking about old demonic stuff. No, no, no. We're talking about your genius, okay? Because a demon in tarot is your genius, okay? Your veil is going to be lifted slowly but surely, because y'all don't understand. Getting all the information at once will actually kill a person for real, because it's a lot of information. Just imagine all that downloading into your body, to your central nervous system, and to, like that's a lot, you know. But this is where they are taking you through. This is going towards more of your eighth house. If I'm not mistaken, that's Scorpio energy. That is endings and beginnings. So prepare to go through a transformation, a huge transformation. I'm talking about once you go through this, you will never ever be the same. Like ever. You will never think the same. You will never be the same. You probably won't even look the same. You're probably gonna be even more gorgeous or handsome after this. Okay. You will find yourself not eating as much. You may find yourself not speaking as much. You may even find yourself not talking. I see your phone on do not disturb. And the reason why is because you're listening. Okay. You're listening energetically. You will become frustrated trying to walk in two different realms. You need duality. You need to be able to walk in the spiritual realm as well as the physical realm. Okay. Now, Libras, you are automatically going to do this because you all are cerebral. You can see both sides regardless. Okay. For some, this is the process of the first initiation where they're going to teach you is how to be able to learn this information and be able to use this information in your day to day and walk in different planes. Now, don't expect to get it all together at the beginning because you're not. As a matter of fact, you're probably gonna go crazy. You're probably gonna be thinking you're tripping. You're probably gonna be thinking, you know, what's really going on here? You know, your family's gonna be like, "Are you okay? Like you look like you're losing it." You know, you're gonna find yourself separating yourself from a lot of people because your vibration is rising. All right. Your vibration is actually rising. Okay. You don't have to do anything. It's going to do it energetically. So whatever is meant to go, let go. All right. Whatever is meant to go, just let it go. Let it be. Don't try to fix it. Don't try to find ways to, don't try to find ways to fix it. Don't try to find ways to tamper with information. Just don't even do any of that. Okay. Just take it, digest. Okay. Some of you, if you're not able to eat, especially Virgo, make sure you're staying hydrated. Okay. Make sure you're like keeping fluids down. Okay. I don't even care if you really can't eat, try even just soup or chicken broth. You just need something to keep your body like, flowing. Okay. So as this information takes place, this is going to change your vibration. Okay, so frequencies and vibrations change at the same time. Now, as this change is taking place, you're going to find yourself listening to different music. You're going to find yourself like kind of like a wanderer. You're just going to find yourself just wandering off. Like something's going to tell you, like, get up, get out, go outside, take a walk. And you find yourself somewhere you wouldn't even think you would be, but you're there, you're learning, you're connected with nature. It's like a veil is actually being lifted. So you're actually going to be able to see certain things, okay? I'm getting to this because this is what the divine feminine is getting ready to walk into, as well as the divine masculine, okay? So this is a part of your journey where you will need all of this information because you're like basically okay. All right, never mind. I won't say that. They said okay, cool. So let's get into it. I'm going to pull some cards real quick. I don't want to hold you up all day today. I just want to kind of get this message out because this is the only message that I really was like harpering on. I will come back later on today, and we will, we'll do some hair together. We can talk, have girl talk. If you want to bring your wine, that's fine. If you want to, bring a friend, that's cool too. I don't mind. As a matter of fact, bring some people to join the community. Okay. All right. So here we represent Queen Nefertiti, no matter what. All right. Okay. You see her. Moving on. So again, I'm going to pull these cards really quick and see. Oh, Sagittarius moving in your north node, so you can see. So Sagittarius. So you're actually going through a upgrade. You're going through an upgrade. You've already kind of been on this ascension page, but you're going through an upgrade, okay? And you had to go through it first because now you have to be the seer and you have to be the guiding light. What? Why me? Why God you think? I don't know. I don't know. Okay, and because you're a Sagittarius, Sagittarius are our philosophers, they're our teachers, they're our gurus, sexy as hell. Okay, they have a mean phallus and a mean coochie on them. Okay, that's that too. So pull one on the overall collective. I don't know why my hair is still just. We'll figure it out later. I don't know why. It's just curly. It's just doing what it wants to do. Anyway. All right. For the collective. So you're going to be replacing sin with virtues and becoming a new creation. All right. You're actually becoming the creator. Okay. So you're becoming the God in your world or in your sphere. Okay. And so you're getting a lot of information, a lot of intuitive hits from the third house. Your third house is where you get your messages from. The third house is where your ancestors be talking. The third house is when they be telling you no good. The third house is when them demons show up when you ain't acting right. Also, this will be a time where you don't want to, if you are going through some, if you are going through some dark energy, this is the time where you actually want to get to know your dark energy. It's no point of you trying to escape something, all right? It's no point of you trying to escape it. You need to face it head on and figure out and learn who you are, because that demon is actually your genius, and you're going to need that genius in order to navigate this information. Simple. Also, too, many of you are going to be encountering spiritual beings. Now, don't be afraid and don't be alarmed, okay? Because it can be a little frightening, but you're like this, the mystery school is not here to scare you. Like they don't get nothing out of scaring you. They don't get nothing out of tricking you and making you feel like it's one thing and they turn around and do another and they trick. It has nothing to do with that. It really doesn't. It's not about trickery or anything like that. They don't even care, really, honestly. But they're still as above, so below. They're still doing. They have a job to do too, and their job is to wake up humanity. So that is the reason why many of you are probably going to encounter them now. Now, let's just say you was to really see if you was to really see half of these beings that have never, a lot of these beings that we're talking about has never even walked Earth. It will scare the living crap out of you, and you probably would not even wake up. So therefore, they're not trying to do that because mentally you cannot take it. It's almost like the sun beaming in your face. You can't take it, right? It's just over. It's too much. So let's get into it. Oh, perfect. Dang, that popped. Oh. So I said, endings and beginnings. You have endings and beginnings here. Hold on. One second. Geronte, stop. Yeah, I have a puppy that just does whatever. Anyway, so endings and beginnings. So this is like I said, this is eighth house, the Scorpio energy. So you're going through a death and a rebirth. Okay, you may even witness actual physical deaths. Okay, you may even watch people actually physically passing away. This is the energy that we're dealing with. We are dealing with ancient Egypt, King Tut, and we're dealing with with this energy right here. So if you are getting like if you are feeling like you are gravitating to a lot of Egyptology, sorry if I said it wrong, hieroglyphics, stuff like that. This is most likely your ascension. Okay, so you're going to be endings and beginnings. You see that skull up there? You're going to completely lose yourself. Okay, you are shedding old skin. Scorpio also represents the snake. You will be shedding old skin. You'll be getting rid of old skin. Nobody told you to go. Why did you come in here if you're going to be crying to go? Huh? You're not going to do nothing but come right back in. Just chill. Have a seat. He want to say hi, y'all. Hey, Devontae. How you doing? Say hello. Okay. All right. Get down, boy. Get down, big boy. Down, down, down. All right. Kids. Okay. So, again, you will be also collecting, okay? Collecting bones is what I heard. Dog bones. So your dog could be collecting bones. That's also an indication. Thanks, Javante. You turned my light off. Thanks. You're so great. All right. So you can even, bone collector. I'm hearing something with bones. Maybe some of you are into voodoo and Haitian spirituality. I'm hearing bones is something you can work with. Also, too, skulls, skeletons. You could be finding yourself being very attached to that, especially with this Halloween season. I'm starting to see a lot of skeletons, Halloween things that's on the Halloween decorations that are being put out. You could be really gravitating skulls, okay, or skull head, or maybe I'm even seeing somebody's getting a tattoo of a skull, perhaps maybe on their arm, or their hand. Yeah, skull tattoo on the hand, or some type of skeleton. Okay, so skeletons in the closet. So this is esoteric secrets that is being given to you. Okay, these are secrets that we call them secrets of the world, or seven wonders of the world, or seven waters of the world. The number seven is the number seven is the number. That's why we have 7 days of the week. We have 7 days of the week, 7 seasons. I mean, not 7 seasons, but so forth and so forth. I just can't really think off the top of my head. But endings and beginnings. Okay, what's coming with this information now? Like, what's really good? So going through this pathway, going through this journey. Okay, endings and beginnings. All right, you're going to be connecting a lot with like goddesses. Okay, you're going to be seeing a lot of truths now. When you're getting this truths don't really quite fit well, right? Like truths don't really always feel good, correct? Truths don't feel good sometimes. Especially if you're a whistleblower. You are going to be a whistleblower, which means you must walk in truth, which means you cannot be afraid to speak or deliver information that is the truth. Okay? This is literally your mission. You have to do it, period. So, what's another? So I'm just okay, you could be the age of 32. Hold on, Trap. So the number 32 is so important. I kid you not. So I cannot make this up, y'all. I literally, hold on. So I literally wrote these notes at the age 32, 2026, or the number 22, or 32, whatever. And when I tell you right here, y'all can't see. Hold on. See if I can get y'all to see. No, it's a glare. All right, whatever. Anyway, here we go. Right here it says major beginnings and endings. This was done a year ago, and we are going through a Mercury retrograde. So many of you are a grand trine, and many of you are getting ready to get your Jupiter return benefits. Okay. I don't know why I just heard this, but for some, this journey is not going to be as pleasant as it would be with others, for others, because this is actually your karmic debt. Like, this is actually like you are meant to come back to this planet and redo this all over again because you did not complete it in the past lifetime. So now you're back. So that's that. Yeah, so your veil is being lifted. So personal uprising. Okay, so basically you're going to be going through like a revolution. Okay, now this is like upgrades. So personal uprisings against illusion and limitation, leading to authentic, liberated living and positive change in the world. So regardless of what you go through, remember that this is a positive change. It's a change that's needed, and you are chosen to do this. If you're watching this video. If you're watching this video, this is for you. If you've already clicked off this video, well, I don't even need to say the message because you're not here. It's not for you. So their third eye chakra, okay, shine bright like a diamond. Y'all know what's so funny? So we have Mama Djambo. Sorry if I said my little one's name wrong. But in her card, it's another 32. So the number 32 is extremely important for many of you. And here we also have, oh shoot, I can't see, but 32. Okay, so these numbers are very important. Oh, so here, this is represented as the goat, which is Capricorn, which is the devil card in the tarot. That is your genius, okay? And they want you to shine it too. Like your spiritual upgrade is going to automatically change your aura anyway. So you're getting ready to get a program downloaded in your mind. So just be prepared to like unlearn pretty much everything. You're getting ready to learn a whole new system. Somebody is getting ready to implant a system in your head that's going to allow you to negotiate and maneuver through this portal that we're getting ready to go through, because we have now entered a new world. If y'all have not seen, if y'all have not noticed, we are in a different world, okay? Ain't y'all happy to see me? Aren't y'all happy that I came and followed y'all here? I bet y'all probably didn't think I was going to be here in the new world. I'm going to tell you something. It was a fight. It was a journey. Many people are left behind spiritually. Spiritually, many people are stoned. Okay? You're going to see a lot of energies where people become just stoned. Why you ain't telling that this whole time I've been holding this mic and it wasn't even on? Whatever, we're not going to deal with this mic thing today, because yesterday, if y'all was with me on my live yesterday, it dang near drove me crazy. I had to do the video like 5 times. So we're just going to move on and keep going. All right. So yes, you're Virgo. Some of you are drop dead, like gorgeous. Some of you are going to encounter a demon that is like extremely beautiful. I'm saying like Aphrodite, or yeah, I might be saying it wrong. Aphrodite. All right, prepare to wear extra deodorant for the next few days. If you don't wear deodorant, this is the time to start wearing deodorant, or packing some type of powder under them arms, because it's a frequency in the body that is getting ready to release a lot of toxins, parasites. Yeah, so if you're going through a body detox, prepare to stink. Prepare to make sure you just have some, especially if you're doing like herbs and doing detoxes and stuff like that. Make sure you are, because you will get a little raunchy. Okay, you're gonna get a little raunchy and you're gonna get talked about. All right, okay. Word from the wise. So, A house, new beginnings. What is this about? So, ooh, the seducer. Scorpio. That's who I'm talking about. Like Scorpio. I'm also seeing Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. I'm really more so leaning towards Scorpio though, because we have the 8th house, which is Scorpio's energy, endings and beginnings. So Scorpio men are actually going through this upgrade. For sure, Scorpio men. So Scorpio, Capricorn, Aries, Libra, Gemini, Sagittarius. No, Sagittarius is already over there. They're already on the other realm. They're your teacher. You're going to meet a Sagittarius. Okay. Shine. All right. The seducer. Okay. So you see how there's a whole bunch of fire in his background, right? But he's sitting there talking to her. He letting her know, like, he just, hey, keep your eyes on me. Focus on me. Can you focus on me? So focus on me for her. Can you focus on me? So somebody has very distinctive eyes, darling. Oh, I'm hearing, oh, darling. So I'm hearing somebody's like drop dead gorgeous. Somebody's drop dead gorgeous. Okay. Um, I don't think you really know what you're getting ready to get into. That's why it's funny. It's not funny. Okay, it's funny. It's not funny. It's only funny because you say it, but it's not funny because it's scary. But moving on, as you can see, it's almost like he's trying to cover up like this big old explosion in the back. Like, hey, yeah, don't worry about it. If you see all those flames in the back, don't worry about that. It's nothing wrong. It's totally okay. It's perfectly normal. We're fine. Okay. Yeah, no, that's not what this is here. So somebody is really like seducing this host. Okay, whatever. Moving on. Okay. So shine. All right. What's this shine here? This is hold on. This is really trying to play crazy. This is like trying to keep your cool, like, hi, of course I'm not mad. Why would I be? Like type energy. Like this is what that's giving for sure. The Four of Cups is this is Cancer's energy. Okay, Cancer. So this is you. All right. I see you're gonna be missing in action. You're gonna be getting MIA, which is not really much different. I mean, that's Cancer energy anyway, very boring. But I'm seeing that you have a celestial being right beside you that's trying to give you some information, but for some reason you're missing it. So in order for these downloads to come, you're gonna have to like get off your phone, like you're gonna have to like so you're dealing with two twin flames here too. I'm seeing one light, one dark. So one twin is getting ready to go through the shadow side of the hold on. The dark shadow of the soul. Shadow word pretty much, okay? And then the other one is actually being ascended. So I'm seeing, like, okay, the number 4. All right, moving on. Moving on. Yeah, Page of Wands. Okay, so a lot of information is coming to you. It's going to be a younger fire sign. It's probably going to be an initiate to you. Your initiate will actually maybe a child. Okay, the person that may be initiating you over may be a baby. I'm also getting a child. Like I'm actually getting a young fire sign, especially if you have lost a child that was an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, girl or boy. I'm seeing the ages of like, I want to say like 5 to like 10. Yeah, like this age is like really significant. Okay. So, oh yeah, that's another thing. So when they want you, okay, so they will send a loved one. They will send a spirit that you have been missing, you have been yearning for to, just for them to come in your dreams, just to let them know that you're okay. Many of them have not visited you yet, or some have. They're using this little energy here. They're using this little person or being to kind of like guide you over. Okay, they're helping you maneuver through this. Okay, you won't be just going through this by yourself. You are going to have help on the other end. Of course, you got me, you got the community. Cause we'll keep, I'm on here pretty much. I'm starting my own routine, guys. I'm trying to get up on here every single day, trying to get it in my system, trying to just get used to sitting in front of the camera, which I'm not used to, but got a job to do. I just work here and I'm trying to reincarnate back to this planet again. So let me finish on my life purpose, okay? Moving on. So yeah. that's pretty much Eight of Wands. So a lot of turbulence is going to take place. Something is going to be moving fast. Someone information will be coming to you fast, and it's going to be easily. You're gonna miss something. I don't know. It's a hand here, like you're missing opportunities, or something is like right up under your nose, maybe you just not interested, or maybe you thinking like, no, that's not for me. That information is not for me. Or I'm not really feeling anything from this, but it's for you though. So they have to come to you in your dream state, because while you're up, you're not going to even understand. You're not going to get it. You're going to miss the whole lesson, because you have to learn different codes and stuff like that. Because remember, it's programming, right? Remember, you're on a soul journey. The Seven of Cups is like soul searching, confused illusions, dreams, Mercury, fantasy, imagination, right? This is also where our dreams and our thoughts and our premonitions lies. This is where our families come and meet us. This is where our ancestors come and see us. Okay, so you're gonna be confused for a while. You're gonna be confused, but you're gonna eventually get it. There we go. The mystery school, star. You're going to be working with stars, dead prophets, okay? You're also going to be healing. Some of you need this information. This is astrology. So you're probably going to start learning about astrology, science. Okay, some of you are like huge scientists. I'm also seeing hospital, doctors, nurses, something like that. I'm just seeing like this is an upgrade over humanity. Like I'm literally seeing like people being like raised up. I don't know, it's weird, but that's that, okay? So you're going to meet some celestial beings you've never seen before, but they're here to help you. They're here to guide you through this journey. All right. And of course, you got me, you know? So that was just my message for today. I don't really have any other messages. I'm just going to let that marinate. I think that was a message within itself. And also too, if you would like to book, maybe this message actually connected with you. You know, maybe you've already been seeing these premonitions. Maybe you just need a little bit of guidance. Maybe you want to figure out exactly what am I seeing in my dreams. What are they trying to tell me? Maybe you need a dream interpretation. Feel free to send me an email. The link in the bio, not the bio. Where we at? YouTube. Yeah, in the description box. It will be, read the description box. Step by step, how to book a reading, okay? All right, you're gonna wait 24 to 48 hours for a response. You don't, just because you put your money, so, don't send your money until you get a response, okay? I don't want you sending the money and then and I ain't seen the message, I ain't get back to you until about 2 or 3 weeks, okay? Bear with me. I'm still learning a routine. I had to do all of this in one while, okay? And still be free and still be a mom and still be a bae, okay? All right, so now with that being said, you could have been anywhere in the world, right? But you decided to be here with me. And because of that, it is peace and blessings to you. Okay.